Okay, this is the project that I have planned for 6th grade. I'm using the same rainbow palette I used for my 3rd grade project. I've chosen gray paper because it's a nice neutral background. I'm going to choose 4 places on my paper to start as the center dot. And I'm going to dip the tip of my paintbrush in some paint and make a nice large dot. And I'll use purple 2 times. Now I've got wipes handy because I'll just be wiping these. I've also seen this done with pencils, and lo and behold, I just happen to have a bunch of brand new pencils here that have perfectly intact erasers, and these also make excellent circles. So the ones I started with purple, I'm going to just do a rainbow pattern, and I'm going to go backwards, and I'm going to stamp the colors around. So this is like a concentric circle, sort of like that mandala or radial design done in a rainbow pattern. The kids can actually choose any color variations that they want. I just like to choose rainbow because it's easy to remember rainbow order. Okay, so right now they kind of look like flowers. Pretty fun. I'm going to wipe my eraser and move on to, I like to use the 2 different blues. So one way to do this is they can go in between each circle. They actually don't need a whole lot of paint. A little goes a long way. This is really fun and kind of relaxing. If they stamp and the circle doesn't come out whole, I would say go back to the paint and dip again and get a little more paint on your brush. Or stamp a circle that's got a lot. Pull some from there. Cool. So I'm actually going to start these other circles I started. So I'm doing reverse rainbow order here, and I'm going to do regular rainbow order here. So I'm going to make these center dots a little bit large. So I think the pencils are the best choice. I had actually pulled the paintbrush and Q-tips, but I'm going to go back on that and decide pencils are the best, because they make the most consistent stamped circles of all. Okay, so the idea with this is that the circles should not be touching each other or overlapping. Let's say they do. Okay, I'm going to do one circle where they're really tight together and overlapping, because you may have a student who is very particular about the way they do this and they want it that way. I guess that's fine. That's up to the individual student. So here's one where they're really, really tight together. I like to spread them out so you can see the gray paper through it. Moving on to the next color. Okay. So this should take focus and concentration. If there's a lot of talking, a lot of goofing, they will not have success. Feel free to take names. I will deal with them when I get back. I don't think there'll be a problem though, because my 6th grade class is awesome. You can tell them I said that. Alrighty, so this should take at least 2, possibly all 3 class periods if they're done. If they're set up when they get there and they settle in and get their supplies and they take their time. They're going to have to be really careful not to lay their arm in the paint. Just have to pay attention to that. It's a learning process. If they do, they can start again if they need to, although I like to try to get them on focus. So I skipped around to these 2 places. The cool part about this project is you can stay in one place and just grow this circle and leave these other ones really small and wait to fill in sort of as background space. They'll create a sense of overlapping. I will join you again when I'm all done.